Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly.
What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and the A320NX, the mod for the default Airbus A320neo. I'm going to do a flight, or at least try to do a flight from Phoenix to Las Vegas. It's hockey season, so got the Las Vegas Knights livery going on. Let's get a little bit of power to this plane.
Clearance delivery Allegiant 8004 IFR to Las Vegas, ready to copy. Allegiant 8004 is cleared to Las Vegas Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.8 squawk 0657. Allegiant 8004 cleared to Las Vegas Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 126.8 squawk 0657.
We're going to test out the
8004 read back correct. Contact ground on 132.55.
we're going to test out the automation today. Got my AI Autobot pilot and do some of the flight simulation, Flight Simulator 2020 automation, I guess accessibility items. So I'll be lazy and use the ground routing and the AI autopilot. So not autopilot, but the AI first officer. So we'll see how that works. And we'll test out the new mod for the A320. All right, touch that music up. Let's get going. So let's test out some of this ground handling stuff. Definitely has room for improvement, but it's not too bad. It's not horribly
Phoenix
bad.
ground Allegiant 8004, could you please send a fuel truck?
It's kind of a little annoying. Probably
Allegiant 8004, a fuel truck is on the road.
could have turned off the sounds, but we'll just show
Phoenix
what
ground Allegiant
does.
8004, could you please send a ground power unit? Allegiant 8004, a ground power unit is on the road. Phoenix ground Allegiant 8004, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? Allegiant 8004, the jetway is going to be connected.
So part of the mod, as you can see, it starts to do the self-test power on. By the default version, just powers on automatically. Everything's ready to go. So the new version, you actually get the door page, has to do the power up self-tests, and the IRS alignments work now. The buttons work. So we'll get those turned on, and the seatbelt sign works. So that's an important feature that wasn't working before. Now my plan was I was going to do poor man's VR tonight, but I forgot to charge my wireless headset that I use for my HP Reverb, so it's charging right now, so I'll have to do that a little later. Yeah, VR is not ready for this yet, but poor man's VR is basically using the VR headset for your tracking, and you can see the the video inside the VR headset, kind of like on a curved screen, but it's not truly 3D, so it's not really, the proportions are a little bit skewed, so it's not perfect. It's not bad, but it's not perfect by no means. Customer baggage,
Phoenix
request
Ground
catering.
Allegiant 8004, could you please send the baggage? Allegiant 8004 baggage is on the way.
And catering.
Phoenix Ground Allegiant 8004, could you please send the catering truck? Allegiant 8004, the catering truck is on the road.
So I'm waiting for either Ground Services X or GSX for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 come out, get some hopefully some enhancements with the ground handling, but this is default flight simulation, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, so it's not bad for part of the whole thing. So, but I really like the drone camera on this thing. This is cool as shit, because use your Xbox controller and move it around, so it's pretty cool. I have to do that every now and then, or my Xbox controller dies, and then or goes to sleep, and then I have to restart it, which is kind of the pain. So we'll let the baggage and see if the fuel truck actually shows up. It takes forever to get here if it does show up. If not, we'll just manually add some fuel, but it's instantaneous anyway, but you know, we'll see if it actually shows up. Alright, I'll get our flight directors on, switch to our VORs. I'm not really following a checklist, I'm just gonna wing it here. I did do a pre-flight plan with SimBrief, but it's already loaded in. As you can see here, I can't wait till they update this mod so you can actually put in your flight plans. But I think I saw a video that's out there. I haven't actually watched it, so there's probably a way to do all this. Probably just export the file in SimBrief and then import it in, or copy it into some directory, I'm guessing. So when the flight simulator comes on, it will import it in. So not a whole lot you can do, but got the init stuff here. Just throwing a cost index of 40. Can't really do a whole lot. Performance. I don't know if this stuff actually does anything, because I haven't really noticed any performance or flight characteristic changes by doing any of this stuff that I would normally do. But I'm sure I'm not doing this all properly, but nonetheless, it's something to do. Press some buttons while we're waiting. But it's already picked the departure and the arrival stuff. So Phoenix to Las Vegas. I'm gonna do the Zephyr 2 departure and the Tyson 5 arrival. So we had planned via SimBrief. And okay, the fuel truck did show up. What did SimBrief? I'm just gonna fill up. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Okay, SimBrief. Flight level 300, and we need 13,000 pounds of fuel, but this is probably in kilograms, so 13,000 pounds. It's gonna work. That's percentage. It's got gallons, pounds. Okay, center, where's total? Center payload. 28NX fuel. It's not adjusting. I'll just do like 80 something pounds. Probably way too much because it's not adjusting. I thought it would give me my total somewhere. Payload. It's Friday, I'm too tired to think, so I'm just gonna go with that. Just gonna go with it. So you got a few other pages Got the APU page now. Engine page. Bleed page was there. Pressure's like a placeholder. So we got some placeholders. They're not all fully operational yet. Got the flight controls, but they don't seem to do. Oh, that works. Huh. Okay, I guess it does work now. Wheel page, door page. All right, so we got our fuel. Let's start our APU up. Get our fuel. Wait for our flap to open up down here. So we got a few extra bells and whistles that we can play with now with this mod. So I'm hoping it'll evolve like it did with the Zebo and X-Plane. So if that's the case, this has the potential to be pretty damn cool while we wait for FS Labs or something to actually migrate their stuff over. The sounds are really good. And I also turned on all my labels so you can see who the live players are. So you got Calf Lab over there and the A320 at the end of the runway down there. So I'm not sure I like all the labels, but it comes in. It's pretty cool when you're doing online, so you can see where people are at. Alright, so cow flaps open, we got full APU, APU is on. So we can turn off our external power. And we'll tell them we're done with power.
Phoenix Ground Allegiant 8004, I am done with power.
We did baggage, we did catering. And we can disconnect the jetway. All our passengers are loaded.
Phoenix Ground Allegiant 8004, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft? Phoenix Ground Allegiant 8004 requesting pushback. Allegiant 8004.
Now the AI, when you have that enabled, it automatically kind of kicks into that mode. Once you request that the power is disconnected, it starts doing stuff on its own. So. That's all right. This isn't a full immersion flight anyway. It's just testing out features, testing out this new mod, and checking out my new settings. Trying to do a little bit of tuning. So I'm running in 4K on a 55-inch monitor, so you know, I'm showing like 33 frames, 30-something frames on the ground. I can get higher if I lower my settings even lower, but I like my eye candy, so. These frames actually run pretty good, so I can't really complain about that. Let's get our APU bleed on.
Phoenix Ground Allegiant 8004 requesting the end of pushback.
Check out these engine sounds.
Allegiant Tate